Hey, Shalom Akim, wa Akwath of the elect of the nation of Israel. Welcome back to another sit down going into the book of Sirach, the fifth chapter, or Ecclesiasticus, the fifth chapter, in the Apocrypha here in the King James 16:11 version. Okay, so I'm gonna open up with this precept, Sirach 5 and 8. Set not thine heart upon goods unjustly gotten, for they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity. So, Lord's will, the name of this lesson is your money will not profit you in the day of the Lord's judgment. Okay, the day of the Lord's wrath. And the day of the Lord's wrath, okay, is coming upon this wicked kingdom. Okay, the kingdom of Esau, Edom, which today he's known as the so-called proclaimed white man. So, hey, before we go any further, we give all praises to our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Hakwadash, in the ancient Hebrew tongue, the Hebrew language. The true name of our Heavenly Father is Yahweh, which means He exists, He to be, or He is everlasting. Bahasham, Ba in, Ha, Da, okay, and Sham, name. And the name, Yahweh Shai, who the world through ignorance caused Jesus Christ. Okay, Yahweh Shai means He saves, He delivers, or He is victory, because through Yahweh Shai, the elect, the hopeful elect in these last days, are going to receive the victory over the image of the beast and the mark, okay, which goes down all the way to Esau's, AI, his technology, his charagma, okay, his grain of rice that he's trying to implement, okay, to the whole earth, pursuant to the book of Revelation, the 13th chapter, to finally have total, okay, regulations or total control, okay, upon the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American men, women, and children, pretty much the 12 tribes of Israel, all the families of the nation of Israel, okay, and double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, which are the men that taught me the 100% truth according to the Holy Scriptures, and shalom to the Israelite foreigners who are scattered amongst the heathen in these last days. Okay, again, so called Negro, Latino, Native American men, women, and children. Okay, you make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You are the true Hebrew Israelites according to the Holy Scriptures. Okay, Abar Yam, Yashar Allah. Okay, so real quick, this is a article from ampcnn.com. If you go into your search engine, even on Google, just type in economy, and the top stories today for the economy, they're speaking about a global recession. Okay, a global means the whole earth. Okay, not just NATO. Various vassal states of Esau, Edom. Okay, not only in Southeast Asia or various other European nations. Going into China. Okay, Ukraine, but also here in America, Babylon the Great, all throughout Latin America with the rest of the northern tribes. So this is the IMF. The IMF, which the IMF is acronym for the International Monetary Fund. Okay, now what is the responsibility of the monetary international funds? It says the IMF is an organization of 189 member countries that works to foster global monetary cooperation, secure financial stability. Okay, give me a second. Okay, stability, facilitate international trade, and promote high employment and sustainable economic growth, and reduce poverty around the world. You see, so the IMF, they're pretty much, you know, powerful people, man. Powerful banking families. You can read that in the book of Psalms, the 83rd chapter, and Psalms, the 64th chapter. Okay, these are the most powerful people that are currently controlling the money. Um, the brothers, the elders at Great Millstone like to say, if you want to seek the truth, okay, if you want to seek the mysteries of prophecy as well, you got to follow the money. Okay, whithersoever the money goeth, okay, that's what we must follow in these last days, because money, okay, which is modern day silver, modern day gold, Okay, that's what controls this whole world, man. Because without money, really, you can't, okay, live a so-called life. Okay, even to live, okay, you got to pay up. You need, money to move around. Okay, because money is power. Matter of fact, let me get a precept real quick. And not only is money power, but it's a what? A defense. And this is in the book of Ecclesiastes 7 and 12. For wisdom is a defense. Yeah, and wisdom is the truth. Okay, the Apocrypha, okay, the so called Old Testament, the New Testament, the Gospel, Hebrew prayers. These are examples of your defense, okay, your shield and your armor. Matter of fact, let's get an example of another defense, a which is a shield. Get the book of Psalms 28 and 7. Yahweh is my strength and my shield. You see, my protection or my defense. My heart, which is your mind, okay, your la'ab, okay, la'abya, okay, my mind, it says, la'abya trusts in him. Okay, this is the NIV. Let me get the King James. It says, Yahweh is my strength and my shield. My heart trusteth in him, and I am helped. Therefore, my heart, my mind greatly rejoiceth, and with my song will I praise him. Yeah, and what is that song? That song is the song of Moses when you go into the book of Exodus, the 15th chapter, which is the song of victory, the song of deliverance. So that's the true money right there. Okay, that's the true, okay, wisdom. So going back to Ecclesiastes 7 and 12, yeah, because when the economy collapses, okay, and Esau starts displaying his new currency in a form of AI technology, okay, which goes ultimately into the RFID microchip. Okay, that's going to be the new money. Okay, the new power, the new control. But pursuing to prophecy, those who bow down to the image of the beast and his mark, okay, you will get put to death via what? Via those ICBM missiles, okay, from the Russians, Russia, okay, Iran, North Korea. Okay, these different nations pursuing to prophecy according to the scriptures, they're already okay on point. Okay, to go to war with Babylon the Great, and not just any war, because you have civil wars, you got metro wars. Okay, you have kingdom against kingdom. No, but this world war is a World War III. Okay, it's a nuclear Holocaust war. Okay, so going back to Ecclesiastes 7 and 12, for wisdom is a defense, yeah, which is this truth. Your true defense is the Rakakodash, okay, this comfort. It says, and money is a defense, yeah, because modern day money, okay, is used to what? To buy or sell goods and services. Okay, modern day silver, modern day gold. Okay, now we understand that gold and money, okay, silver and gold, okay, including various other elements, okay, metals of the periodic table. Okay, that's the real money. That's the true resources. Okay, not these so-called okay paper money that's being printed without having gold or silver to back it up. Okay, and that's what causes what? Hyperinflation. That's what causes okay the so-called bubble to burst. So going back to Ecclesiastes 7 and 12, for wisdom is a defense and money is a defense. Yeah, again, money is used, for goods and services. You might use money to be able to move around. Babylon the Great for what? Transportation. You might want to take, an airplane, okay, from one place to another, from city to city. You might want to take a transportation via a vehicle, okay, or even take, okay, metropolitan transportation, okay, bus transportation. It takes money. You see, but the excellency of knowledge, and what is knowledge? Knowledge is power. Okay, and our true power is Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. That's our true money right there. Is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. You see, so if you have this true money, okay, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai will defend you, man. He will defend you, okay, when the economy collapses. Okay, when all hell break loose, because an example of all hell breaking loose is which is read earlier and CNN News, it says the worst is yet to come. And not only CNN, okay, because that's just one source. Let me get another source. This is from the New York Times, okay, one of the top, if not the top news articles, okay, in Babylon. It says a warning for the world economy, right? It don't say a warning for Babylon economy, which we know that Babylon is going to be the primary, okay, center of attention when all hell break loose. But it says the world economy, okay, that means the whole earth. The worst is yet to come, yeah, and the worst is coming, okay, and you see that happening, especially here, in Babylon, in the states of California. Matter of fact, about a week ago, I was in Northern California and I saw gas prices around the Merced area, okay, around the areas of Bakersfield. Gas was at a minimum of $7, okay, a gallon. Okay, premium was what, like 7.40. Okay, and now the average national gas price is around $6, man. Okay, give or take. And that's an example of the worst is yet to come. Okay, matter of fact, another testimony. Um, Here in the south of the border, you have a lot of Jakes, crossing the border just to get gas from Issachar, from Tijuana, which Tijuana, that's one of the first cities in Issachar land, okay, in so-called Mexico, and they're paying around $2 to $3 a gallon. So hey, people are fleeing out of California, and that's another example of the worst is yet to come. Okay, people are starting to flee. Okay, this great horde, they're realizing that this great horror, okay, doesn't benefit them anymore in the long run. So going back to the article in the New York Times, it says not only CNN but what the New York Times, a warning for the world economy, the worst is yet to come. It says the IMF, which is the International Monetary Fund system, which again they are the ones that control and understand, okay, the meaning of money, okay, which is power, okay, which is a defense, because the whole reason why America, Babylon the Great, is still in power, because they still hold that money, okay, they still hold the fatness of the earth, which not only is money, silver and gold, but it also goes into resources like what, like oil, okay, when Esau Edom, the so-called white man, when our forefather Isaac gave him that blessing of the fatness of the earth. Okay, when you go into that word fatness, it goes into the word oil. You see, resources, because without oil you can't have what? Can really have power. Okay, you're not able to maneuver. Okay, to and fro. So going back, it says to the article, the New York Times, the International Monetary Fund lowered its growth. It says it lowered its growth outlook for 2023. Okay, so a 2023, man, is going to be not only, okay, because this year is the year of the turn up. Okay, I believe the last year was the year of prophecy, and the year before that, I believe it was the year of Karagma. But all these these titles that the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, starting with Apostle Tahar, Elder Tahar. Okay, all these names are gonna all bunch into the name, which we believe is going to be the year of hell. Okay, because everybody's going to catch hell. Hey, even the elect, man. Hey, so if you're a prophet of Yahweh Shemel Shai that's in the highways and hedges, you're very diligent. You probably know a lot of Hebrew. Okay, you might speak 2 3 languages. And you're also going to catch hell, man. That's part, okay, of the worst is yet to come. But through the midst of adversity, hey, we have the true defense. Yahweh Shemel Shai giving us comfort. Matter of fact, let me get a quick precept to back that up. Let me get the book of John. Okay, it speaks about the elect, catching hell in the midst of a recession, and not only a recession, but we're gonna have, okay, a depression. Okay, recession and depression. Okay, so and depression means what? When you break it down, deep rest. Okay, because a depression, okay, when you're in a deep rest, you can't move. Why? Because you have no power, man. You have no defense. See that? So going back to, but the leg, okay, we're gonna have a defense, man. That defense, that true money is gonna be given unto us. Okay, by Yahweh Shai. This is John 16 and 33. It says, these things I'll start at 31. John 16 and 31. Yahushua answered them, and who's the them? The disciples. Okay, and the modern day disciples, they're back in the reincarnation in the form, okay, of the brothers that you see, okay, amongst these different camps. Because even amongst the camps, like might have the major camps, GMS, IUIC, ISUPK, Sakari. Amongst all the camps, you will have the elect, man, who are, going to truly believe, okay, the prophecies in the last days. Okay, you might have members of IUIC who learn under an elder, out of respect, call him an elder because he's been laboring in the truth for over, 10, 15 years. Okay, the elder or bishop Nathaniel. Okay, you have a lot of his members who uh, who teach the doctrine that, okay, the charagma, the mark of the beast, is not the RFID microchip. Okay, but you will have in the last hour, okay, a few of those members who are going to repent and actually truly believe, okay, the prophecies that, the elders and apostles at Great Millstone truly teach. Because a quick history, okay, the elder bishop Nathaniel of IOAC, okay, he learned under Apostle Elder Tahar. Okay, he once, okay, taught in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. He once taught, okay, the proper doctrine. But, because of prophecy, you will have, splits. But, hey, going back to the whole point, this is John 16 and 31. Yahushai answered his disciples, do ye now believe? You see, so this is a question that Yahushai is asking brothers and sisters in these last days through the mouthpiece of Yahweh, which are the prophets. Do ye now believe? Okay, believe what? Believe that, okay, the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. Okay, but before that's being displayed, okay, to the sheep, okay, what must happen? A recession. Okay, hyperinflation. Okay, you're gonna have hyperinflation. You're gonna have, you know, uh, stock market falling. Okay, matter of fact, you go into different stock market, okay, numbers. Okay, and the majority of them are red color. You see the depth, the depth of Babylon the Great. It has surpassed 30 trillion, okay, dollars, man. You see, and that's how you know, okay, Babylon is falling. Okay, pursuing to the book of Apocalypse or Revelation, the 18th chapter. So now the elect, they are going to believe. And that's the question Yahushua asked his disciples. Do ye now believe? Verse 32, behold, the hour cometh. Yeah, it's now come, that ye shall be scattered, every man to his own, and shall not leave me alone. And yet I am not alone, because Yahweh is with me. You see, and that's the same mindset. Salakia. That's the main. That's the main mindset. Okay, you brothers and sisters are supposed to have. Okay, the mindset of a Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is with me. Okay, I am not alone. Okay, the Lord is with me. Matter of fact, uh, King David in Psalms 23 said, "What? The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want." Okay, because even King David, though he was king, though he had all the silver and money, he had all the gold, all the resources. Okay, he was still known as a sheep, the sheep of Yahweh Shema Shai. You see that? So going back to verse 33, 32, behold, the hour cometh, yeah, it's now come, and ye shall be scattered, every man to his own. And that's happening, man. You have brothers who are scattered amongst the heathen, primarily here in Babylon the Great. Okay, just like the modern day military. Okay, brothers are in various bases. Okay, spiritual bases, which are examples of different camps all throughout the major cities of the earth. It says, every man to his own. Yeah, and that goes into what? A work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You see that? And shall leave me alone, and yet I am not alone, because Yahweh is with me. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. You see, and Yahweh shall pray for the elect. Read John the 17th chapter. Okay, the prayer of Yahweh Shai to the elect in these last days. These things I have spoken unto you, John 6 and 33, that in me ye might have peace. Yeah, a peace of mind. Okay, a very calm spirit in the midst of adversity, in the midst of a recession, okay, and depression. Okay, it says, "In the world ye shall have tribulation." Yeah, so in this world of economic collapse, in this world of mayhem and chaos, okay, even the elect are going to feel the chaos, feel the depression and the recession. But guess what? Yahushua said what? But be of good cheer. Yeah, you can't be in that, woe is me spirit. Okay, the spirit of Ezra when he received the prophecies and he couldn't get up from his bed. Okay, he was depressed. Hey, but the angel Uriel told Ezra, hey, hey, get up. Okay, you're a man of the Lord. Okay, though you feel depressed in the spirit, well, guess what? I'm here as an angel of wisdom to give you protection. Okay, so you won't be in that depressed, okay, woe is me spirit. Okay, because you are of the elect. So if you're coming in the spirit of Ezra's at first and that woe is me spirit, okay, you got to let that go and come into the spirit of hope. Okay, the scriptures speak about we are prisoners of hope. See, it says, in the world ye should have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. You see, so Yahushai, he already overcame Esau. He already overcame the power of the devil. You see, he already received the victory through his father Yahweh. Now it's a turn of the elect. Okay, which starts with the house of David to follow the same footsteps as Yahushai, and that's what's gonna happen. Okay, when or he'll break loose. Okay, when the mark of the beast is displayed, okay, to the whole world. A Romans the 11th chapter. Okay, Yahweh Shemel Shai has reserved 7,000 men, which means a complete number of men who have not bowed down to the image, okay, or the lifestyle of the so-called white man, because this so-called new technocracy, okay, this new monetary system is going to be a new lifestyle, okay, and that goes into Esau's image, his reflection, okay, the way of life. Matter of fact, okay, Proverbs 6 and 23, it says what? For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. Okay, the way of life, okay, comes in the form of this truth, this wisdom, and wisdom saith that what? Ye shall not put any cuttings in your flesh. Okay, and also wisdom says what? Back to the title of this lesson in Sirach. Let me get that one more time. What was it? Sirach 5. Sirach 5 and give me a second. Sirach 5 or Ecclesiasticus 5 and 8. Set not thine heart upon goods unjustly gotten, for they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity. Hey, and King Solomon, he reparaphrased the book of Sirach. And a good example is Proverbs 10 and 2. Treasures of wickedness profit nothing. Yeah, because even if you're a brother that might have a so-called, a car or vehicle, might have a money invested in the stock market. You might have a multi-million dollar house. You might have some, nice shoes, nice clothes. Hey, guess what? All these so-called treasures that we so-called possess, they're all in wickedness. Why is that? Because currently the so-called white man, he is in rulership. Okay, he controls the whole earth, so everything's polluted. Okay, everything is polluted from your worldly possessions, but the only thing that's not polluted is the truth of Yahweh Shemal Shai. So the treasures of wickedness profit nothing. Now they might profit you in the short term, you know, to help you out, in your so-called wants and needs, okay, to get your daily bread. But in reality, man, it will profit you nothing because when all hell break loose, everything that you owned, okay, it don't really matter, man. You see? But righteousness delivereth from death, you see, and righteousness is this truth. So this truth will deliver you from death, and death is Esau Edom, pursuant to the book of Habakkuk. Okay, I believe that's the second chapter where it says that Esau Edom is like death, because everything that the so-called white man touches is death. Okay, let's get one more. This is Ezekiel. Okay, Ezekiel 7. Got it right here in the King James 16:11. Okay, a very powerful translation from the Hebrew to the Old English. This is Ezekiel 7. I'm in Esdras. Ezekiel 7 and 1. Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, also thou son of man. All right, and Ezekiel is symbolic to you brothers who are currently teaching the 100% truth in the highways and hedges. So the same message that our forefather Ezekiel received, okay, that's the same message we're also receiving, and we have to transmit it to the elect out there. Also thou son of man, thus saith the Lord, the power, okay, the Almighty, okay, Alashatia, okay, which Alashatia goes into a very intelligent power, the highest intelligence in existence, which is Yahweh. Okay, Alashatia, Yahweh, Shema Shai. It says, the Lord Yahweh unto the land of Israel, and the end is come upon the four corners of the earth. So the end of what? The end of the modern day monetary system. You see, again, the IMF warns rate increases could spur a a global recession. Okay, let's get one more article from Al Jazeera. IMF cuts 2023 global outlook over colliding global shocks. This is CNBC. The IMF cuts global growth forecast for next year, warns the worst is yet to come, and that's the prophecy here in Ezekiel. Okay, 7 and 3. Now is the end come upon thee. Yeah, and the end is coming upon a lot of our people that have sold out to the so-called white man. Okay, even our woman. Okay, it tells you that in the book of Timothy that she that liveth in pleasure, okay, is dead while she liveth, because a lot of our women, okay, are in a contract with the so-called white man. And a perfect example of that is Planned Parenthood, okay, and child support, man. Okay, having your so-called baby daddy on the bottom, making him suffer, especially if he is a man of the Lord. You see that? But what? Yahweh Shemel Shai said, the end is come upon thee, and I will send mine anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations. Yeah, Planned Parenthood, child support, these are examples of abominations that the Lord hates. Setting up, brothers for them to fail, for them to be at a very low vibration. But Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna end all those calamities of the elect. It says, verse 4, and my eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abominations like Planned Parenthood, okay, child support, okay, sleeping with from man to man to man, okay, starting with the woman, okay, teaching false doctrine. You see, these are examples of abominations. Okay, bowing down to the image of the beast. Okay, getting Esau's new monetary system. Okay, which is the charagma. These are examples of abominations that the Lord hates. It says, "But I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abomination shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am Alashadya Yahweh Shema Shai. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai of hosts." Verse 5, and evil and only evil, behold, is come. The end is coming. What is the end? Was that second Ezra 6 and 9? For Esau is the end of the world, but Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. So Jacob, okay, which is you brothers and sisters, okay, primarily the prophets who are waiting for the reward to come. And that reward is what? The kingdom of heaven. See, verse 6, and is come, and is come, and watcheth for thee. You see, the Lord is watching. Okay, he has a scoped. okay, 2/3 of our people here in America, and those who are scattered abroad who had bowed down to the image of the so-called white man. But Yahweh Shai said, "What? The end is come, the end is come, and watch it for thee. Behold, it is come. The morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land." And what is that land? The land of Uz. Okay, the land of modern day Uz, modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, modern day Babylon, modern day Egypt captivity. You see, so Yahweh Shai said, "The morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land of Esau." Okay, America, the time is come. The day of trouble is near. Okay, that's a beautiful precept. The day of trouble is near, and that's the day of Jacob's trouble, which goes into a season. Jacob's trouble might be, okay, 3 months, 4 months, 7 months, okay, and like Apostle Elder Rakah, in one of his previous videos, about a month ago, he mentioned how Jacob's trouble is already here, okay, but not at an all-time high, but it's just turning up. See that? It says, "The time is come, the day of trouble is here, or is near, and not the sounding again of the mountains." Okay, now let's get to the point. This is verse Ezekiel 7 and 19. They, 2/3 of our people, okay, Esau, Edom, and the heathens who are primarily here in Babylon the Great, because the majority of the heathens, okay, that are upon the face of the earth, they have actually come to America, to sign contracts and make, various covenants with the so-called white man in order for them to, have so-called protection and bring that protection back to their families that are scattered, okay, amongst, okay, the earth. But what? They shall cast their silver, which is money, in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of Yahweh. You see, so if you have so-called 10 G's, 20 G's, 100 G's stacked up in your bank account, in the stock market, or even at home, guess what? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai said that, okay, your silver and your gold will not deliver you in the day of his wrath. You see, the gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of Yahweh. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. So the biggest stumbling block of the iniquity of our people is the love of money. Okay, not just money, but the love of money. Let's get an example of the love of money in the book. Salakia, of 1 Timothy 6 and 10. It says, "For the love of money is the roots of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves." There you go, pierce. That goes into the prophecy, man. The charagma. A lot of people are going to pierce themselves with destruction. You see, because of what? Because of the love of money. Also in the Apocrypha, in Sirach, it says, "Many have sinned." Okay, let me get it. Let me get it. It says, "Many have sinned." This is the book of, for, give me a second. Many have sinned. Sirach. There's Sirach 27 and 1. Many have sinned. Yeah, and that goes into our people. A lot of our people are going to sin. What is sin? 1 John 3 and 4, transgression of the law. What is the law? The truth. And the truth says, pursuing to the law, the Torah, the Torah, in Leviticus, the 19th chapter, ye shall not put any cuttings in your flesh. That's a sin. Many have sinned for a small matter, and he that seeketh for abundance will turn his eyes away. Yeah, what's abundance? The new monetary system, the new way of life. See, which comes in the form of Esau's artificial intelligence. As a nail sticketh fast between the joinings of the stones, so doth sin stick close between buying and selling. See that? Buying and selling, that's prophecy also in Revelation, the 16th chapter, man. Hey, with that, I pray this lesson was edifying, man. This is hopefully part one. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakudah. Shalom.